Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Not Just Dev channel. Today, I'm very excited because finally we are gonna be able to see our hackathon winners, what they've managed to build in a month, and in general, a lot of cool apps. I'm very excited to get into this, to show you and share everything with you. Even the participants yet don't know whether they won and which place they won. So it's going to be exciting, I think. And yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into everything, into the meat, and see how they perform. So, before starting, I just want to introduce you a little bit deeper into what we were doing for this whole month and how were we preparing, a little bit about the voting, about the people, and yeah, so you could have a nicer introduction into everything. So, first things first, this is our Not Just Hack April Hackathon, where we gather people from all around the world to build and launch mobile applications. And yeah, I'm very excited always seeing people build and what they managed to come up with. So this time we had a little bit of topic, let's say. People had to use in some way AI to help them either implement it inside their application or and show off how they can utilize it. So, as I mentioned, they had 1 month to build the app and submit it to the App Store or Google Play Store. And that is one of our requirements. They had the whole month. They could have planned it however they wanted, but you need to build it from scratch. And the starting point had to be at the start of the month on April. So, yeah, they had, as I mentioned, launch it on the Play Store or Apple Store. That's one of our requirements because we're doing this on purpose in order to push people to finally release their ideas. And I think this is a great thing because usually you are a little bit hesitant to push it to the last step, like go over it and upload it to the store to show off everything to the world. Usually you keep it in your local computer. And yeah, I believe it's important to push everybody. So, as I mentioned, today is a demo day. You'll be able to see all of the projects, their introductions, and even talk with a few of the participants today on the live stream. So, stay tuned and don't forget to leave some questions for them if you have, and I'll have a few as well myself. So, let me introduce you the best projects. I like this title. The best project is very how to say it. Well, it's not exactly true because all of the projects were amazing that were submitted. We had a lot of projects, and it was very tough to actually choose the winners. And you'll see about the voting process in a second, but it's not only us that we're judging, that the team inside, it's also the community. So everybody had a chance to say what they think about it. So today we will introduce you seven, let's say, winners, three actual winners that will take a prize with them at home, and we'll also have some honorable mentions that were really, really close, and I think they should participate in this in the next hackathon and push their ideas even further. We wanted to mention them because we really enjoy the apps, and I think it's important to showcase at least a little bit of them. If I could, I would show all of the applications that you guys created, but we don't have that much time, so we selected a few. So for today, probably everybody that started new, but we will have prizes for the first three places. So the third place will win $250 to, well, basically we'll send it to your bank account. The second place will win React Native Mastery Ultimate Package. So that's the highest you can get. Its worth is, as you see, $800. So that's quite a lot. There's insane amount of content already, more than 55 hours of content, to be honest. It's seven different real world projects would actually that you could build and release, and it covers a lot of topics. It has workshops as well inside it built so that you could see what you learn. And lastly, we're still building on it. We're still updating it. We'll release even more smaller projects, lessons that are not as popular. They may be a bit niche, but they're very important to know for a good developer. And lastly, the first place is going to be awarded with the MacBook Air M4. So if you didn't had a MacBook, the winner maybe will be able to start working on on his MacBook. Actually, last time the winner didn't had a MacBook, and now I saw he is uploading some posts on social media showing off that he started working with his new MacBook Air. So yeah, as you know, probably notJust Hack is the hackathon that we're trying to run as often as possible. I would even say, because we see that a lot of people actually enjoy it. The thrill, maybe the prizes, maybe actually releasing their projects, whatever it is. I'm really happy to see people enjoying it. So we're trying our best to push it even more and more. And if you want, just go to notjusthack.com and apply to the next one. Because you can see here our paywall, not paywall, actually, wall of good words, maybe that's the better term, where people are sharing their journeys, their experiences, or anything they want about the notJust Hack. And there's a lot of familiar faces here that you can see. And if you go to our website, you can read even more. So don't forget to visit notjusthack.com and apply for your next hackathon in this box here. So I think it's time to finally start getting into the projects, because I was talking for quite a while now, and I think you are a little bit tired of hearing me already. You want to see some action. So I just introduced real quick the rules, and we can get into that. So in total, there were 43 projects that managed to get their app from the idea to the app stores, which is actually amazing. In 1 month, 43 projects. That's an insane number. So now a bit about the judging process. We had basically we split the voting into our internal team voting, and you can see our internal team here. I am not sure why I didn't have a camera on, but here's our amazing team. Everybody here judged all of the applications based on the criteria that we've created and actually even shared with all of you. So you could have basically targeted those criterias and got a lot of points. And we also had community voting, because we didn't want everything to depend on us, on what we think. We wanted to broaden a little bit the voting process to get in more ideas. So we asked you guys to vote for all of the applications, and you actually did vote. So this is from the previous hackathon, the pie chart. So this time there were even more votes. So I'm very glad to see people are actually taking serious and helping or us basically to vote to be a little bit more fair. And I think that's amazing. So yeah, not everything depended on us. A lot of decisions were also dependent on the users, on the community that voted for the projects. So finally, I think we can get into the, I'm saying it probably for the third time, but now I'm not lying. Finally, we can get into the meat and see those projects. So there is, as I mentioned, a few special mentions that I really wanted to showcase to you guys. And the first one that I will talk about, and it was very close to actually being in the top. It's FlexyBreak by Vladimir Vucetic. I'm not sure if I pronounced it right, but I tried my best. And yeah, this is a project that was mainly about his journey and Vladimir's journey about how he started working with in software development. He had a back pain because of sitting incorrectly, and he thought, okay, if I had this issue, maybe there's more people having it, and I want to create this very cool application, very clean. I really enjoyed the UI of it because everything was very clean and understandable. So now let me show you a little bit of the presentation by Vladimir that he created to us and sent to us. So give me 1 second to find it. And yeah, here it is.
And
And
for
yeah,
this
let's
notJust
watch
hack, I
it.
created
Hopefully there
FlexyBreak
will be the
mobile
sound. So let me
application.
know, guys,
On this photo, you can see
if you
me a
hear
few
it or
years
not.
ago
And
debugging some code, which could last for a few hours, and the result of this. Hi, my name is Vladimir, and for this notJust hack, I created FlexyBreak mobile application. On this photo, you can see me a few years ago debugging some code, which could last for a few hours, and the result of this way of sitting is discopathy and the weakness of the upper back muscles, which require medical treatment. And since then, I need to do daily stretching exercises every day. Basically, I made this app for myself, but this app is for everybody who work sedentary jobs. And if we must sit the whole day in front of computers in our chairs, we definitely must spend a few minutes a day doing stretching exercises to avoid issues with the back, with the neck, posture, and other stuff. I imagine this application as a guide and reminder to do stretching exercises. It will remind user to do stretching workouts every working day, and once user starts to work on those exercises, it will remind the user 5 times in a day to complete different workout sessions. The application contains workouts for stretching for different body parts and for different issues. Let's do a quick demo. Because application is timer based, I created a video. So on the home screen we have a list of workouts which user can select. Once selected, on the detail screen we have the timer, which is overall time to complete this workout, list of exercises with the details of each exercise. And also there is a start button which will trigger the workout session. There is audio signal whenever new exercise is started. We have this outer circle, which is overall progress, and we have the inner blue circle, which is the progress of completed exercises in this workout session. Once workout session is complete, you got every time random message, which show you some motivational text and also ask you how you feel, so you can select if you feel the same or better, so you can track your progress about that. In the header below the navigation bar, we see the count of exercises user did that day. Here we have stats. This grid indicates every day in a year with different shades. Shade is lighter if you do less exercises, and these shades are darker as you coming close to the goal of 5 workout sessions a day. Below this grid you have different statistics of how often you've done each workout, how many times you feel better or same. You can select each item in this grid to see which workouts you did that day. You can share the image of your overall progress for a year, where you can select a different color. Here we have some explanation of shades. And in the settings of the app, you can change the workday, when your workday starts, how many time you need between exercises, and so on. Tech stack used for this application is React Native, Expo, and Vex Analytics. Again, big thanks to the notJust dev team for these workouts, because I needed this app, because I usually forgot to do some stretchings on some days. So now I have the app for this, and hopefully this app will help other people. Thank you. Next steps for the app is App Store optimization and user experience improvements. That's it. Thanks.
So that was our first app. And by the way, these apps that I'm presenting now in a Hall of Fame, basically a wall of honor, as the people said in the comments, they're in no particular order. So it could have been between they are basically the best that didn't reach the top three. That's how I might put it. But yeah, the next project is not higher than, let's say, FlexyBreak, and the FlexyBreak is not higher than the next project. They're all our wall of fame, maybe something like that. So let's continue and see what else do we have here. So thank you very much to Vladimir. I'm very sad that he's not here today with us in the stream, and we cannot really ask him any questions. I remember him from the last time he was there. He explained us a lot, but this time, if I understood correctly, because of his job, he wasn't able to attend the stream. But Vladimir, we are really happy that you're such an active person in our community. We really appreciate you, and hopefully we'll see you in the next hackathon, the next one, and everything that we'll do. So thank you very much for everything, and you have an amazing application. I mean, I really enjoyed the simplicity of it, and how easy it is to use. The UI, everything is clean, and it's actually a very important problem to the people solving. So that's also a very good thing. Yeah, so thank you very much, and let's get into the next project, which is Small Wins Tracker by Kayla Jones. So yeah, this application was also very interesting, and we think in the current state of mind of our people, it's really interesting to track these, basically, as the title says, small wins. It's an application where you can journal your daily achievements, no matter how small are they, basically. So basically, it's focused with built with a focus on positivity and your personal growth. So that's something very interesting to us, and I'm really excited to show it off to you guys. So without wasting any more time, let's check out another demo, and then we can talk a little bit more about the application together. So let's get into it.
My name is Kayla. I'm the app developer behind Small Wins Tracker. It helps you. Hi everyone, my name is Kayla. I'm the app developer behind Small Wins Tracker. It helps you.
I'm not sure if it was Kayla's recording, or it's something with us, but I think there's no sound after a certain second. So let me try to actually re-upload maybe this video, and maybe that will solve it. So as I always say, if during the stream there's no technical issues, you can't really call it a stream. So it's good that we had something. So let me double check and try to re-upload it again. Try to run it once again. So yeah, let me.
I'm the app developer behind Small Wins Tracker. It helps you remember your daily victories, the stuff that matters but often gets forgotten by the end of the day. I made this app mainly for me because sometimes I get overwhelmed by just all the things that I have on my plate. And so ultimately I made this app for me, but I know that there are other people that go through this as well. So this is for everyone that is feeling overwhelmed by life and just needs help focusing on what they have done versus what they have not done. If you've ever felt stuck or like you've been going at a goal and you don't feel like you're making any progress because you can't see it, or you feel like that negative self-talk in your brain is just 24/7, this app is my intention is that it helps to solve that, because it shows you that there are these small wins that you can achieve every day. They can help you even just a little bit. Sometimes we need that cheerleader, and why can't it be us? Why can't it be ourselves? So I click the add win, I can add a new one, simple form here. I can add a feeling, date, links, photos, and then I would create. If I wanted to personalize this app to my liking, then I click the settings screen. I can change it from dark mode to light mode, the time format from 12 hours to 24 hours, set a different font if I didn't like the default. I can change the default view. If I didn't like the grid, I can change it to a list, etc. The language, and then you have some notification settings. So if I wanted to receive 3 notifications every single day, then I can come in here and I can select a time slot and then select my time. And based off of my category type that I've selected, I'll either get all the win types, or I can select from wins or just wins or wins and encouragements or whatever. And then of course I can come down here and set my message templates. So if I didn't want to put the same, if I go back, for my win, if I didn't want to say congrats on being in top 7, or just say congrats on ... every single time, then I can set my message template to show that for every win, the notification should show congrats on, then the title of the win, and then that emoji. So that way I don't have to type every single time congrats on ... which I really, really like. Overall, I love the concept of the notJust hack competition because it gets you building, and that's what matters. The only feedback that I would have is that after submissions have been submitted, that you're able to see which platform is available for each of the apps. My next steps, one would be to build up my social media accounts. I would add some more app features within Small Wins Tracker, like allowing users to link wins to a goal, and then adding some user-to-user sharing functionality, and then of course profiting off of Small Wins Tracker.
So that was our second application, which is very cool, in my opinion, and actually in our team's opinion. So I'm actually excited to say that we do have the creator of this application today here, and we are able to ask a few questions. So if you have, guys, any questions, feel free to write them down, and maybe we'll ask it as well. So, hello. Do you hear me? Something is not correct, probably. Not sure. Let's see.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you. Perfect.
Okay. How are you doing?
I'm amazing. How are you?
I am fantastic. Thank you.
That's glad to hear. I'm very, very glad. So, I'm not gonna waste too much of your time. I just wanted to let you know that we, again, really enjoyed your application. It was close. I'll tell you that much as well. Actually, all of these applications that we'll present were very closely rated. So that's already a very good thing. And I really highly encourage you to participate in the next one if you have any more of these cool ideas. But I do have one question for myself, and it was it difficult, and how did you approach the basically making this journaling style app feel still light and basically fun to use in order not to make it as a chore? Did you had some sort of a plan, or did you basically build it based on what you felt is good? Did you do some research, or did you use any apps like this before and thought, okay, I'm going to improve upon that?
I've actually never used an app like this, and the idea came from me being in a therapy session and realizing that I needed to just focus on my daily wins for the day, because sometimes I'll focus on, again, what I have not done versus what I have done, and those are just as wonderful. So when I was building the app, I was really just having myself in mind, and I just kept asking myself, would I use this app? And that is a yes. Yes, I do.
Yes, amazing. Actually, Vadim also said that they started with his wife to kind of write down a little bit, and then of the things like their small wins, and then in the future look back at them.
Yeah.
So I think he might keep using, and his wife as well, your application. So keep on building upon it, and I really hope you have actually still like a lot of motivation. I think this pushed you by basically being in the Wall of Fame to push it even more, implement those features that you were thinking about, and releasing even more updates. I really enjoyed also the UI that you created. It feels not like, it doesn't feel heavy. I'm not sure
Hmm.
if you know what I mean.
I appreciate that. Like I said, I made an app that I would use.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. That's really, I'm really glad to hear. Actually, is this your first time participating in a hackathon, or
It is. It's my first time.
amazing? That's wow. How did you find us?
I think I was just on YouTube looking for React Native tutorials and I just saw it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, for the first hackathon being already so high rated, that's quite impressive. I might tell you, I wasn't able to do that when I started coding. So, actually, how much experience do you have in coding?
I have some background with Python, but I've only been working with Expo and React Native since October of last year. But using AI definitely has helped with that.
Oh, nice. Very nice. So, actually, this is an amazing achievement. One of our team members even is saying that the logo of your app is very cool in the
Thank
chat.
you.
So, congrats on that as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, once again, thank you very much for participating. We thought your app is amazing. We hope you will keep on building. And also, we hope we'll see you in the next one with these amazing ideas.
Oh, for sure. You'll see me again.
Amazing. Thank you very much and have a nice day.
You
Bye.
too.
So that was once again one of our top projects, and yeah, feel guys, go and check it out, download it, show some love to Kayla. It's really an amazing app. Try to build this better version of yourself with these little notes. I highly, highly encourage you guys to check it out, and I will try using it myself as well. Hopefully, the whole team. So now we can continue to the next project in our Wall of Fame. And that project is called Resumint. It's a resume builder if you put it in very simple words. But it not just builds your resumes. You can also write resignation letters or cover letters. And it worked well. Everything is done in a simple, nice way to easily understand how it works. And I'm very happy once again to share with you this project. And we do have the demo of it. So let's check it out without wasting too much of your time. Hopefully, now there won't be any sound or video issues. So let's give it a try.
Everyone, first of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. My name is MD Imran Ansari, and I'm the developer of Resumint.
Nope, it will be a little bit problematic. So once again, I'll try to do the same, just re-upload, and I think that should work like the last time. So let me add a new, yes, like this, and let's try to check it out again.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. My name is MD Imran Ansari and I'm the developer of Resumint mobile app. So right now the Resumint mobile app is available on Google Play Store as well as Apple Store. So let me just tell you what the Resumint app is. So as the name suggests, it is a resume builder app and it has got the power of AI to make your work or building even faster. Okay, so you can build your resume within minutes with the help of this resume builder, and you can not only build your resume, you can also create or generate resign letter or cover letter as well. Now the main question is that who is it for? So basically this resume app is for students or recent graduates who just passed out of the college and is looking for a job. So those people who have no idea how to build a resume, who have no idea how to write a professional level of profile summary. Let's just say you have done a couple of projects, you don't know how to describe the projects inside your resume. Maybe you have done a couple of internships, but you don't know how to describe the job responsibilities that you have did there in your resume. So to highlight all these things, you can take the power of Resumint. You can Resumint have a AI AI model which will help you to write those job responsibilities or project descriptions in a very easy manner. Okay, let me show you the demo of Resumint app. So I am running this app on Android phone. As you can see there, this is the first screen of the app. So let me sign in with Google. Okay, I'll select the account and it will take me to the home screen. So this is the home screen of the app. You can see there are three buttons: create resume, cover letter, and resignation letter. Okay, so when you will press this option, you will be redirected to the next screen that will have a form. So I've already created a resume. Let me show you with that. So this is the resume that I have created. So if I'll open this will open the form. I've already filled up all my details. Okay, so you can edit all your details, or you can select your photo for your resume profile photo. Okay, now you can add your mobile number and all those other details. Now let me show you one more thing. So this is the professional summary of your resume. Now I don't know how to write a professional summary. So what I'll do is that I'll just write over here that I have, let's just say, 5 years of experience in app development in React Native. Okay, I wrote this, and now what I will do, I will press generate with AI. Now generate with AI function will basically take this in line and it will generate a professional level of profile summary for your resume. See, you can see experienced app developer with 5 years of expertise, proficient in React Native development. So this is the power of AI. Now moving on to the next section, that is education. You can add as much education as you can over there. You can press this one, add education, and you can write over there like your university name, your degree, and all those. If you want to delete certain education, you can press over here. Okay, now moving on to the next section, that is work experience. So you can add as much work experience as you can. Let's just say if I want to add a work experience, I will press over here. Okay, now you can write of the company name, job title. Now responsibility. Now if I press this one, I have to write the job responsibility. Right now I don't know how to write a job responsibility. What I'll do is that I will simply write over here, I have worked as a notJust developer with MongoDB and Docker or microservices. Okay, so I worked in this kind of technologies. Now I don't know how to write a professional level of job description. So what I'll do, I will write this and I will press generate with AI. Generate with AI will take this line and it will generate a professional level of job responsibilities for your resume. Now this thing contains all the keywords that are necessary for ATS scanning. So if the recruiter is using some kind of ATS software, this ATS software will scan all the keywords over here, and the chances of your resume getting shortlisted will become high. So you can see that this looks very professional, developed and maintained, not just microservices for scalable and resilient application design. So this with the help of generate with AI function button, you can generate a very professional level of job responsibility and project description. Okay, if I will save over here, it will save this, and if I want to delete, then I can press over here, it will delete the that particular work experience. Okay, and now moving on to the next, that is projects. So similar to the projects, you can add multiple projects. If I'll press over here and if I press add responsibility, let's just say if I've done a certain projects, I have built a library management app with, for example, React Native, notJS, and uh, MySQL. Okay, now what I'll do is that generate with AI function. But in this generate with AI button will what it will take that statement of yours and it will generate a professional level of project description for you. Now this has got all the keywords and everything, so ATS scanning will scan all these particular keywords and the chances of the resume getting shortlisted becomes even higher. Okay, so this is how you can use the power of AI and generate professional summary of your resume or your project descriptions or your job description. Okay, now if you want to delete this one, you can simply play delete. Okay, now you can add as much skill as you want, you can delete as much skills. Okay, similar with the languages, you can add to the language and your proficient level, fluent level, intermediate or beginner. Okay, now certificates you can add if you have got some kind of certificates, and similar with the interest. Okay, you can add as much interest as you can, and if you want to delete, you can press over here delete. Okay, now after you are done with this, you have to press submit button. Okay, press the submit button, and then you will be redirected to the template selection where you can have you have to select certain kind of templates. If you are experienced, then you have to you press over there. These are optimized for experienced people, and these templates are optimized for freshers. Okay, so let's just say if I'm a fresher, I'll select this one, preview, and this will give you the preview of this template. You can download the template or you can share the template directly with your recruiter. If you are an experienced person, then let's just say you can select this one. Okay, so if I select this one, this will generate all the content on this resume template. You can see that all the contents are visible over here, and this templates are specifically designed and optimized for experienced person. Okay, so this is how this whole resume builder works. Now let me move on to the next part, that is AI. With the help of AI, we can generate cover letter. So let me show you how the cover letter works. Okay, so this is the cover letter. You have to provide all your personal information, employer details, everything, professional experience, and then you have to answer certain questions like what are your career goals and aspiration, what specific points you want to highlight that. Now, when you press this button, generate cover letter with AI, the AI model will process all the information that you have provided and it will generate a professional level cover letter for you. So let me show you. So I press this button. Now it will redirect it to this result screen where the AI generated cover letter will be shown to you. Now obviously you can make some changes, if you don't want to make some changes, you are fine with it, then you can press this download cover letter and your cover letter will be downloaded in PDF form, or you can press this button to share the cover letter directly with your recruiter. I would take 1 minute time to thank not just Hack organizer team for giving us this opportunity to showcase our app to a wide audience. And I would highly recommend each and every developer to participate in this hackathon, because over this 1 month time, I've not only learned a lot of things, but I also pushed myself to the limit, and I have also developed some innovative features in my apps for me, and it was one of the greatest decision I've ever made to participate in this hackathon. So definitely, I would highly recommend each and every developer. Okay, so thank you so much once again.
So that was our, I believe, third app. It has, as you see, a lot of features. So, and it works everything nicely. It's easy to understand. And I'm very happy that we have the creator of this app as well today with us. So we'll be able to ask a few questions. So, guys, just if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and we will try to ask him. But now let's add him to us, and let's see how did he come up with this idea. Hello.
Hello, Lucas. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Do you hear me well as well?
Yes, 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 I can hear you.
Perfect. So how are you today?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm amazing. I can be even more happier seeing all of you guys here, seeing these all amazing applications. So yeah, I'm perfect. Let me ask you one question. How did you come up with this idea? So that's gonna be my main question to all of the apps, and I want to start out with it because I'm always very interested in how do people get these ideas, and did they have
Actually,
problems or yeah.
yeah, actually, I've seen some of my juniors, they come up to me and ask me to create their resume for me. Let's just say some of them who passed out from the college, they don't know how to build a resume. They don't know how to write a professional level of job description. Maybe some of them have done internship or some of them have done couple of projects, but they don't know how to highlight those things in the resume in a professional level. And nowadays there are so many competition, it's very difficult for their resume to get shortlisted. So I decided, how about if I build a resume builder in such a way that instead of writing a professional level of summary or professional level of job description or mentioning or highlighting the project description, how about let AI do all the heavy lifting, and he just have to provide all the information and AI will do rest of the thing. And I've seen that so many of my friends who is looking for a new job, they don't know how to write a professional level of the resignation letter, or some of them want to write cover letter, but they don't know the format of that. So I thought that how about build a all-in-one tool which will have all these features. It will generate the cover letter with the help of AI. You just have to provide all the necessary information. This is just a basic information, and the AI will generate all the things. AI will do all the heavy lifting. So this
Okay,
is
that's
this is why I built. Okay.
okay. That's very nice. So amazing. And I was wondering, did you had any challenging parts technically, or maybe even not technically, but what was the most challenging part in creating this application for you?
Yeah, but challenging part, actually, to be honest, the challenging part is doing the beta testing in Google. Nowadays, we have a 14 days beta testing, so it was very difficult for me to get 12 to 13 beta testers. So I'm an indie developer. So it was very difficult for me to. But anyways, I called some of my college friends and asked them to do the beta testing. And of course, one of the challenging was there to integrate. I did this app in React Native and Superbase. So one of the problem that was I was facing was integrating Google authentication. So I was kind of new in that. So it took me some time, but eventually I figured it out. So that was a
Amazing.
little bit challenging.
That's amazing. That's amazing to hear. So, yeah, I'm really happy to see you here. I want you to congratulate in being in our Hall of Fame. And
Thank
do
you
you
so
have
much.
any extra words that you want to share? I highly again encourage everybody to check out your app. And yeah, do you have any final words before I let you
Yeah.
go and enjoy?
Yeah, I definitely want to say to every developer to participate in this hackathon, because I realized one thing when I joined this hackathon. Before that, I had like 10% of the work done of this app. So when I joined the hackathon, I pushed myself to the limit, even though I was facing a lot of problem. But when you have a time limit on your hand, you pushed yourself to the limit. And I never thought that I would execute the app in 1 month time. So it was very astonishing moment for me. So I really recommend everyone to join the hackathon. And thank you so much to you guys for giving us a chance to participate in this thing.
Oh, that's amazing to hear. Thank you very much. I mean, I couldn't have said it better. I'm very happy. This is our actually true goal to push everybody to release their applications. We want to showcase to the world what people are building and give you a little head start. So, yeah, I'm glad to have you here, and I hope this is only the beginning, and we'll see you later as well.
Definitely, definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.
You too.
So that was once again another amazing application that we had, and I'm very glad that I was able to showcase it. And but that's not it. We still have quite a few to go through, and I believe that everybody here in the room with me sitting on edge because nobody knows what's coming next. And let's see what's coming next. Next one is Savy Prep by Sunday Itom Eni. So that's actually a very good application for people who are struggling with learning. For me, it was sometimes difficult when in the university you get huge PDFs full of information. You don't understand, like, maybe you understand everything, but maybe it's just way too much theory, raw theory, unnecessary theory, let's say also that. And you need to create some sort of a structured way of learning. So here you go. Here is the solution to that. And we do have a demo as well of this application. And I'm very happy to showcase it to you as well. And I cannot probably introduce it better than the demo itself or the person that actually built it. So without further ado, let's check out what happened and how it was created, how it works. So here's once again one more application in our Hall of Fame. And I do actually have again the person, the creator of this application, and we'll be able to ask a few questions, maybe allow him to introduce it even better. But as you can see, it's an application full of features. So it's going to be interesting to talk with Sunday. Hello.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm good. It's nice to be here.
Nice. It's nice to have you as well. So, how is the whole hackathon for you? Are you excited? Were you excited or not really?
Yeah, I am excited, and it was an exciting and interesting moment during the hackathon, and it was really motivating and challenging. But we did it. We did it. Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's actually, yeah, your application does have a lot of features. So I was wondering, were you managing everything in time, or were the last days of the hackathon stressful?
Yeah, the last days were stressful and for having a lot of features, as you said, and I deployed to Google Play Store was that was the most challenging part, having to get past the close testing phase of 14 days. However, I follow the steps that you guys aligned towards deploying, so that to ensure that you don't miss the deadline.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. So I was wondering, because you have already so many features, is there something else that you're planning to add in the future?
Yeah, yeah, there are things that I'm still hoping to add in the future for on the app. Like it's to me the app is not fully done yet because one of the things I plan to add is there is payment gateway to for premium access. For now, anyone can just download the app and use it for now, and so it's cool and based on it because of the hackathon period, I just said, okay, let it be free so everyone can access and use for the meantime. So I'm going to add a payment gateway to for an add premium access for it. Also, planning on adding voice agent for the interviews. So I know there is no proper introduction of the app for people to get to know. Let me just do that now. So, Savy Prep is an AI powered app for exams and interview preparation. So it lets you prepare smarter and perform better for on your exams and interviews. So for the interview part, I'm planning on adding a voice agent to it. Then also I'm planning to add like practice questions for um, some specific types of exams like UTME. You guys may not know it if you are not basically in Africa or let's say West Africa, for instance. So UTME, WAEC, NECOS, NAPTIP, GCE, even IELTS exams and others. So like past questions, exams that have passed that they have done in previous years. So I'm also planning on integrating those ones there so that people can practice based off those past questions as well. And also the app will also have a little bit of like sales feature in it to sell like scratch card pins for checking the examination results for these exams only UTME, WAEC, NECO, NAPTIP, and GCE.
Mhm.
So basically, these exams I just mentioned, after sitting for the exams, once the results are out, you have to buy some kinds of pins to check the results
Mhm.
online. So um, I'm planning to add a way that users will be able to purchase those pins to check those results as well. So those are the things I plan to add to the app for now. So
Okay. So that's still a lot coming. I'm very glad to see that you still have a plan, that you're working towards it, and we're very excited to see what's coming next for you. We'll keep an eye on your application, and hopefully you'll actually push it, and yeah, we'll see those new updates.
all right.
So yeah, thank you very much for participating once again. I cannot be happier to have you here, and I really, really hope once again that you'll be in the next one as well. So yeah, do you have anything to say, or are you? Is it everything good right now?
Um, I just want to say very big thank you to the Not Just Dev team because if not for them, this app wouldn't have been published. Yeah, I wouldn't have published this app because I got the idea of the app last year when I went to Google Developers Group build with AI. So there was a conference on build with AI on the Google Developers Group. So during the presentations, so most of the participants there were students, and though I'm not, but most of the participants there were students. So the presenter talked about that with um, Gemini AI that they can easily practice and prepare for their exams and tests, something like that. We are just uploading the PDFs or study material, even snapping it from their phone and upload the image to to Gemini, and Gemini will like give them a breakdown of everything that is inside the PDF, and even ask them questions like
Mhm.
interactive questions they could use to prepare for their exam. So since
Mhm.
that did with AI conference last year, that idea has been on my head, but I haven't just had the
Okay.
time to work on it
Nice.
up until now.
Nice. Nice. Very nice. So yeah, thank you very much, and see you later. Right.
All right. Thank you.
Bye. Perfect. So we've managed to see one more amazing application, and we do have one last application in the Hall of Fame, and then we'll get into the prizes. But unfortunately, the last application was started slightly too early. Then the hackathon started, and to be fair with everybody else, we couldn't, even if we wanted, we couldn't add it into the prize winners. Although the application is really good, I highly encourage everybody to check out Plate AI by Kartik Yadav. It's an amazing application. It's done in a lot of details. You can see that person spent a lot of hours, and when we talked, he said he spent like 15 hours a day working on this, and you can definitely see the care that he put into it. We were sad that we couldn't rate it higher, but that's the rules. We really hope we'll see him in the next one. And yeah, once again, download the application, check it out, and maybe that's gonna be your new calorie tracker app. I really think it could be. So now let's get into the final prize winners. And the third place is the third. Yeah, the third place is the winner of $250 sent to their bank account. And the winner is Eat More Veggies application. So yeah, this application is for people who want to track their veggie intake. Let's say if you are not eating a lot of them, if you're like needing some nutrition, and you want to have a good habit, check out Eat More Veggies. It's done in a really playful and cool way where you can earn badges and with little achievements. So it's gamified really nicely, and I really encourage you to check it out. And yeah, without further ado, I think it's time to check out the demo. And now I'm uploading the demo so that I could share this amazing application with all of you guys.
An indie developer, and this is Eat More Veggies. It's an AI-powered app that helps you eat healthier in a fun and easy way. Just scan your fruits or veggies, or any food, to discover their nutrients, track your scans, and unlock medals for vitamins and minerals. You can even share your scans with your loved ones, making healthy eating more engaging, informative, and motivating. Who is it for? Eat More Veggies is made for anyone who wants to understand their food and make better choices. Health-conscious people of all ages, parents teaching their kids about nutrition, curious minds who love food facts, and anyone who wants to eat smarter with AI. What problem does it solve? Most people don't really know what nutrients they're consuming, and very few actually track their vitamins and minerals. Learning about nutrition isn't fun, especially for kids. And without motivation, building healthy habits can be really hard. Eat More Veggies makes it easy, engaging, and fun with AI. Welcome to Eat More Veggies. Discover how you nourish your body using artificial intelligence. Open the camera and snap a photo of what you're about to eat. This one's a bit trickier, don't you think? Let's see if our artificial intelligence can figure it out, analyzing its shape and texture for a few seconds. And yes, it's a lion's mane mushroom. Super nutritious, right? Every scan adds to your daily nutrient tracking, helping you stay informed and inspired to eat healthier in a fun and simple way. My next goals are focused on growth and making the app even more engaging. First, I'll focus on marketing, sharing progress and updates on Instagram and TikTok. I want to improve the gamification so it feels more like a game and let users share their scans with their beloved ones. The goal is to make healthy eating fun, social, and rewarding every day. And finally, huge thanks to the notJust Hack team and community. This hackathon gave me the push I needed to ship fast, build with purpose, and share my idea with the world.
So that's our third place winner. Actually, we do have the winner here with us, but I did not get consent from him if I can put him on the screen or not. And so, Daniel, if you're hearing this, can we put you on screen and ask for a few simple questions? Yes, perfect. We got an approval. So let me add him on the stage. Hello, Daniel.
Hello, Lucas.
How
How are you?
I'm amazing. How are you? I'm glad to see you with camera.
Yeah, I'm really good about this notice. Yeah,
Are you
it's
excited about your win? Were you
yeah,
expecting to win?
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
That's
I'm so happy
amazing.
to be in your place. Yeah.
That's amazing to hear. Yeah, so we really enjoyed your idea and the implementation of it. We thought that's a cool twist on basic simple calorie trackers with all these gamifications with badges. And it's actually very important to stay nutritious. I always catch myself seeing that, okay, I'm trying to like track my calories, eat healthy, but veggies is something that's always missing in my plate. Well, not always, but a lot of the times. So I was wondering, like, how did you come up yourself with this idea?
How I promote myself? I think well, I have my nephews,
Okay,
so they are 8 and 9 years old. So as kids, they struggle, really struggle eating their their fruits or vegetables. So I come with this idea because they struggled. I wanted
mm,
to create an app that it could be like a game and with a gamification that you can teach kids or people in general that they can nourish the body in a better way. Yeah.
nice. That's very nice. That's actually a good way of starting your application when you have the problem. And so, yeah, was it your first hackathon or did you had any participations before?
No, this is my first. Yeah, my first.
Wow, that's amazing. So, what inspired you to start it and actually try out the hackathons? How did you find this?
Yeah, I watched some videos on YouTube. Yeah, I always try to learn more on the streams you made, guys. So thank you for
Nice.
all the information you provide. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you very much for supporting us. Thank you for being in the community. Do you have any words that you want to share? I again highly suggest everybody check out the app. It's a very cool gamified app, and I want to give you more downloads. So I'm really hoping people will download it. And so, do you have any words to share with everybody? Or
Yeah, guys, and just thanks for making these hackathons. I encourage everybody to participate in the future hackathons. It's really fun, and you learn a lot, really a lot in these hackathons.
yeah, thank you very much for the nice words. And I will get in contact with you about the prize. So, not sure if it's going to happen today because it's Friday, but to wait for the email and we'll set everything straight and arrange you your winning prize. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Perfect. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.
Yeah.
So, guys, we are finally approaching basically the final, and now people will understand who got the first and second place. Even though we will start with the second place, but it's gonna be clear very, very soon. And the second place, I see people in the chat room are anxious a bit, but the second place is Okay, so I'm gonna keep the intrigue a bit longer because the winner is going to be the winner of React Native Mastery Ultimate package, which is worth $800. And the second place is, drum rolls please, Servneer. So by Abhay Kumar, the application is built very, very nicely. Technically is really tough application because it has so many features that we were actually astonished, like how to build in such a short time. And yeah, but the main purpose of this application is to basically get the user, get the services that are near you based on AI help. So actually the AI implemented in this application is really cool because you can ask the AI to give you, for example, a washing machine fixer, and the AI will find from the list of the people that they have, basically the service providers, it will find the best one and suggest you accordingly. So it's a very nice way of using AI. And I am excited to share with you also the demo of this application because I'm here rambling and everybody's waiting to see the actual demo. So let me do that in a second and let's watch it.
My project is called ServeNear. This is an application that connects skilled workers with local job opportunities in regional languages. Intro to the project ServeNear. While AI is changing the way we work, ServeNear is creating over 12 million new jobs. Simply speak your need using our voice first AI, which understands Hindi, Marathi, Tamil and more, and you'll be connected to verified nearby providers. We're expanding access to 500 million people and digitizing a $250 billion informal economy. Who is it for? ServeNear is for everyone because anyone can be both a customer and a provider. If you switch cities, your profile moves with you. Mutual ratings build trust and transform the unorganized sector into a reliable network. Just ask for help in your language and we'll connect you instantly. What problem does it solve? Most service requests in smaller cities lack vetting, speed, or digital presence. ServeNear breaks language barriers, offers immediate help, and gives visibility to skilled workers. We're turning offline talent into trackable, growing careers. It's demo time. When you open ServeNear, it instantly pins your location, showing real-time distances from skill providers. Navigate through top categories, click on LETV repair to see ratings, reviews, and cool impact stats like e-waste avoided and CO2 saved. With mutual ratings, service providers and users build trust and respect. Open the map to see service markers near you, filtered by distance 500 meters to 5 kilometers. Tap a service card for details, then swipe up for the full page. Signing up is easy. Just log in with your phone number and an OTP. Can't find what you need? Hit the mic, say my fridge isn't cooling. We'll notify trusted providers nearby. Got too many options? Tap AI Assist and ask who's best for a leaking tap. Instantly, ServeNear recommends Amit Kumar, a top-rated expert in your area. Found the perfect service? Add it to your cart. Schedule a slot. Remove it anytime. Smart booking made simple. Flip on provider mode in your profile and your My Bookings tab turns into requests. Accept, decline or complete jobs and call customers with just one tap. Want to offer your own skill? Tap Add Service, then input the title, description, rates and terms. Publish and instantly appear on the home screen. Roadmap and vision. We're enabling offline voice requests and using AI to predict service demand. In the future, we'll introduce sustainable rentals, transforming one-time use into shared value. With skill training and shared tools, we're building a green circular economy that includes everyone. Feedback about notJust Hack. This wasn't just my first hackathon. It was the push I needed to stop planning and start building. ServeNear was an idea, not just Hack brought it to life. special thanks. Thank you to Vadim Sir and the notJust.dev community for making bold innovation possible. And to everyone building tech that uplifts people and serves the planet, this is your movement too.
So that's our second place. And I do see we have Abhai here in the chat. I want to get your consent if I can put you on the stream. And I just want to tell that while I'm getting the consent, that this app and the first place were insanely close. It was by point something of votes after combining the judges and the community. So actually, judges were rating both of them equally. So the community in general decided the first place. And yeah, I'm very happy about all of the applications here. And Abhai, can I put you on stage? Because I do see you are here and I saw you even on camera, but I don't have a consent in the chat yet. I see you are not muted, so maybe you don't know how to use a private chat. I will try to put you on a stream. So if you won't talk, I will just remove you. Hello, Abhai. Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi, Lucas.
Is it okay if we ask you a few questions?
Yes, okay.
Perfect. So how are you doing? How are you excited to be one of our winners?
I am very excited and very thankful to our Not Just Hack team and uh, feeling very good.
Nice, amazing. So actually, right away, we have our first question from the YouTube chat. And the question is, how can it decide the best service provider in town based on the request? What does it take into consideration? Is it only a rating or is there something else?
Uh, First, when a user asks for a best service provider, first it takes user location, then search in database nearby services, and then all these things happen in backend. Then it checks for ratings and positive reviews and experience of that service provider, and based on these data, AI analyze and suggest the best nearby service providers.
Okay, that's amazing. So there's more things moving there. I'm glad to hear. Also, I got a few comments from our team within that you have had an amazing presentation. It was very clear, the demo. I mean, it was very clear how everything functions. So that's nice. I also want to say you that you kept the UI very simple, very easy to understand, even though there's so many different features. So good job on that. And my question actually, because once again, this is more of like a feature-rich application. So did you had any challenges when integrating the AI inside your application or in general?
Yes, there was a challenge for me to keep the UI simple and also uh, integrate the complexity of AI. Also I faced challenge for integrating Google Maps features in Maps screen and to calculate distances.
Okay, amazing. That's very nice to hear. And yeah, I'm not sure if you heard, but your app, the second and the first place, were very, very closely rated. And yeah, it was probably one vote would have decided everything. So you're not just the second place, you're also almost the first place. So you should be very happy of what you've managed to achieve in such a short time. And yeah, everybody from our team is congratulating you. And do you have any words that you want to share with everybody else?
No, I am satisfied with it. I will improve it a little bit more in next hackathons, and I will try to make I will try to add more features in in next time.
Amazing. We'll keep on an eye on you. And once again, thank you very much for participating. We'll keep waiting for you for the next time because we'll be running these quite a lot. And hopefully we'll see you there as well with amazing ideas and applications.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye. So we are almost at the end of our stream. And I am glad to announce the first place, which is going to be the winner of MacBook Air M4. And it's quite a powerful machine, I might add that. And yeah, as I said, it was very close battle. And but I think everything turned out very well. And I want to introduce you the first place winner, which is Wing Map by Yaov Levanoni. Probably I pronounced it incorrectly, but you'll correct me soon. I'm very sorry if I pronounce it incorrectly. But probably you wouldn't be able to pronounce my last name as well. So yeah, I'm very happy to introduce this app. The idea of this app really intrigued us inside the team and from the community as well, from the ratings of the community, because it's such a unique idea and it's implemented in such an easy way with I don't want to spoil too much what is it because you'll see a long video, but it's implemented in such an easy way with simply having your tickets inside your Apple Wallet. And yeah, we were all of us, well, I pressed it, we were all of us in the team like joking, how many trips have we made to the moon? And so yeah, it was fun to check it out. And without yapping too much more, let me show you the demo video.
What's up, everyone? It's Wyla Vanone, and I'm here to share with you WingMap, my entry for the notJust Dev Hackathon for the month of April. So, what is WingMap? Well, it's your personal flight log. You just simply share your boarding passes with the application, no need for access to your email inbox or any private information, and you instantly visualize your flights with these awesome animations and statistics. So, let me show you more. First, let's talk about who WingMap is for. Well, first and foremost, WingMap is for active travelers. So if you're flying for work, flying to visit family constantly, well, WingMap is your companion. Just share your boarding passes with WingMap and visualize your flights over time. Next, it's for aviation nerds. You know, if you're looking for some alternatives or some really slick animations and nice insights, WingMap might just be for you. Lastly, if you're like me also, and you have a ton of boarding passes in your Apple Wallet, and you don't want to delete them all, well, what better use than to share them with WingMap? WingMap solves a lot of pain points with current flight applications. I think the biggest one is privacy. I don't think you should ever share your email inbox to allow applications to scrape boarding pass data for it. That's just not very secure. Next, because I'm using PK passes, I can verifiably determine through code the to and from airport as well as the distance, so it's much more accurate than, say, screenshots or tracking it manually. It's also a great way to track all your flights in one centralized location. No need to download a bunch of airline apps if you're only going to fly that airline one time. Lastly, it's a very colorful application and very insightful, so it was a great option for me. And now for a quick demo. Let's tour WingMap together. First, we're going to share our boarding pass with WingMap. We press search and then we share with the application, and voila, we see the boarding pass has been imported and it's at the top of our flight queue. We also have some high-level metrics and we can see our flights in chronological order. Let's tour WingMap together. We also have some high-level metrics and we can see our flights in chronological order. Let's tour WingMap together. What's up, everyone? Top of our flight queue. We also have some high-level metrics and we can... So once again, there was some issues with the StreamYard's video. I will allow you guys to finish watching it, but it's not on me. So I'm trying to do my best here. So
let's start again from where we finished the video. I just uploaded it again, and let's see if it's gonna work better now.
You can see our flights in chronological order. Let's tour Wingmap together. Let's tour Wingmap together. After that, we're going to look at our distance covered metrics as well as some other high-level metrics. This is pretty awesome. It's using React Native Reanimated as well as Skia, and it breaks down your miles by month. We have some more flight metrics here, including shortest and longest flight. We also have our yearly distance metrics. I did a lot of traveling in 2024, and I hope to continue that trend this year as well. My most visited airports, always in California and Seattle, and then countries visited as well. We have some more components showing our time spent flying and the total number of flights we have. A lot of the components were also generated initially in Bolt. Lastly, we have this donut chart, and I think it's really awesome, and it visualizes miles by airline. As you guys can see, I definitely fly a lot with Alaska on the West Coast. Lastly, we have a badge page that I'll show you really quickly. Now our time has come to a close, and so the first and foremost thing I wanted to do was thank the notJust dev team as well as the Discord community. That was by far my most favorite part of this. Just getting more involved, meeting everyone, and getting to see other people's applications. Now for Wingmap's future, the first feature I'm going to work on is imports and exports. That's the #1 thing people are asking for. The next feature I want to add is, well, maps. You know, the name is in Wingmap, so we've got to add maps to visualize flights. And lastly, expect this to come to Android soon. Thank you very much.
That was amazing. And yeah, actually, I'm not sure what was happening with the video, so sorry for that. Maybe we will have time to ask a bit more questions from the creator, because we didn't we weren't able to see the full video, but that's okay. I think he's not sad about that, because, well, he won, and I am excited to invite him here to talk with us. Hello.
Hey, how's it going, Lucas?
Hi, it's amazing. So now you can probably correct me if I pronounce your name incorrectly.
Yeah, it's pronounced Yoav. You can call me Wile Vinone. My friends
Okay.
call me Yo-Yo, so I've got plenty of nicknames, so
Okay, perfect.
no worries.
So that I wasn't that far. That's amazing. So how are you feeling today?
I am so excited. I got up bright and early. I'm on the West Coast, so I woke up at 5 a.m. for this, and I was really excited to see all the applications and see and celebrate everybody's work. So
That's amazing to hear. Well, that's the dedication to wake up at 5 a.m. Wow. But yeah, it was worth it. And I'm really glad to see so many nice words in the chat as well. And really wanted to ask you, because in the team we were talking a lot about the idea, and as I said, we were comparing like our trips to like the moon, around the Earth, and it's such a fun application. And how did you manage to come up with this idea? Did you want it just to track yourself, or did you have some friends to track with together and compete?
yeah, that's a great question. So I was going through my Apple Wallet, and I just added a few boarding passes, and then I realized I had like 50 boarding passes in my wallet, and I was like, there's got to be something I can do with these. And I'm flying pretty frequently, and there's other flying applications, but none of them interface with the boarding pass. And it just seemed like a really natural Apple integration to just be able to take your boarding pass and upload it to some application that would track and visualize your flights.
Nice, that's very nice. So have you managed to implement everything you wanted in during the hackathon, basically your base plan, or was there some features that you've had to remove and say, okay, this will come later?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So it was really difficult for me to give up on one of the main features, which is the Mapbox map to map your flights. That's like a pretty common feature in a lot of flight applications. But I couldn't do that because I ran into a hiccup with the initial idea with the boarding pass share. Um, I can go into detail about that just a little bit,
But
but I
yeah,
was
no,
using,
no worries. Don't need to go too much, but
yeah,
yeah.
I was using a library, a plugin called Expo Share Intent, and for the life of me, I couldn't figure out why my boarding passes weren't being shared with the application. And I found out that the plugin didn't handle boarding passes,
Mm,
PK pass file. So had to bring it in and essentially modify the actual Expo plugin before making any progress on the application.
nice.
So there's a
So
little
that was
roadblock. Yeah.
quite a big roadblock actually, but you still managed to do quite a lot. And then the animations, it looks really professional, like all the nice little chart animations, and in general, like the app, how it's put up like together. Have you created like the UI yourself, or did you had some help? Or
Yeah. So I used a lot of help from Bolt for a lot of the components. It was really great at generating style sheets. And
Mm,
then for the actual visualizations, there's a lot of great tutorials on YouTube. And, why recreate the wheel when you can, use shared knowledge and community
yeah,
resources and take it, make it better and make it fit your use case and roll with it, especially with
nice.
such a short time frame.
Nice, nice. So was that your first application released, or did you had others prior to this by your
Uh,
own?
I'd worked on 2 mobile applications and a couple web applications beforehand.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
That's actually quite good experience prior. So how did you find out about the Not Just Hack? Did you follow us from before, or just randomly on YouTube?
Yeah, so the first like I was playing around with iOS, and then I have a mentor who was telling me you need to work with React Native, and I look up React Native tutorial, and I see the pizza delivery application. This was a year and a half ago,
Okay.
and ever since then, I've just been like so grateful for Not Just Dev because it was really my entry point into React Native.
That's really, really, I'm very glad to hear. It's always nice to see people coming and starting with us. So yeah, amazing. Do you have anything else to share? I mean, of course, as always, I am encouraging everyone to go download your app, try compare with your buddies, like who travels more. And we in the team definitely will do that. We travel also quite a lot, but in Europe more, but still. So do you have anything else to share with others, or that want to join, or that are still like on a verge of, oh, should I start Not Just Hack, or maybe for the next time leave it?
Yeah, I would say definitely start. I think in your day-to-day life, always be taking notes of things that you're using and technologies that you're interacting with, and who knows, it might just write it down in your notes, and it might just be like the next Just Dev hackathon winning idea. So
Yeah.
never give up and just keep being curious and learning.
That's wow. Yeah, couldn't have said it better. So yeah, congratulations, you're our winner. We'll get in contact with you again. Not sure when, but during the weekend or on Monday, worst case. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be an easy conversation. We'll set up everything. How can we ship everything? Or yeah, we'll see. So I'm very happy that you are here. I hope you will be participating in the others that are coming up soon as well. And yeah, thank you once again, and have a nice, the whole day probably still for you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lucas.
Bye. So that was our winner. This I couldn't be happier for all of the people that participated. And we've seen so many great apps. I highly, guys, suggest you to go. You can go to notjusthack.com and view all the submissions. And then you will be able to see all of the applications that participated. Go download them, show them some love, show them some, even give feedback. They really tried hard. Like building application in a month is not an easy task, but as you can see, it's very much achievable. And even around 45 people prove that. So again, I highly encourage you guys all to go and join us in the next hackathon. which is hopefully gonna happen soon. We are trying our best within team to manage everything, all of our projects, but we are always want to keep our community engaged with these hackathons. We see how people participate in even in Discord, like people are chatting, brainstorming different ideas, helping each other. That's amazing to have like this community of like-minded people. And if you want to join the hackathon, just go to notjusthack.com and you'll be able to apply for by leaving your email, and we will keep you informed with everything that's going to happen in the future, and of course future hackathons, maybe some other participation thingies. So feel free to check it out. But before finishing everything, I also want to quickly mention the React Native Mastery course that we've been working tirelessly on for the, I would say, quite a long time. And Vadim did an amazing job explaining everything that there is like about React Native Mastery, and we're still keeping it, improving it, adding more niche maybe lectures, but it's important to have there. You will have 55+ hours of content, which is very, very important content if you want to take your React Native to the next skill. And also you'll be able to, within the workshops that we've created, to test your skills in React Native to know whether you're finally ready to take on a big project. And yeah, at least check it out. But as I've mentioned, we will cover the whole basically top stack of React Native, and you can see mainly everything here. We'll build 7 projects that are basically real world projects that you could use, and you can see them here listed. And just go to notjust.dev React Native Mastery and check it out yourself. You'll find a lot more information there. You'll find even people leaving some reviews about that, and maybe it will help you to decide. So guys, that's it. Congratulations to everyone who participated. It's not about winning or losing. It's about pushing your idea. And it doesn't matter if you didn't win the hackathon. Maybe your idea will win. Now everything is just starting. So that's what we're trying to do here. Push you to start, and now everything is in your hands. I really hope you'll keep on pushing. We'll keep track on you guys. If you are maybe updating everything about your journey on X or LinkedIn, tag us. We'll repost it. We'll try to help you with exposure. Just don't give up on your ideas. That's the main thing I want to ask from you guys. So with that note, I will end today's stream. Once again, congratulations to everybody, and I hope to see you in the next hackathon. See you guys.